Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad you're here. Whether it's your first time listening or you've been joining me for a while, go ahead, get comfortable. Dim the lights, grab a blanket, and let's step into another story together. If you enjoy these late night tales and want to help this little corner of the internet grow, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment when it's over. It really helps more than you think. All right, let's begin. When I first moved into my new apartment, it was supposed to be a fresh start. A new city, a new job, a new chance to breathe. The building wasn't perfect. The hallways smelled faintly like bleach and cigarette smoke. The walls were paper thin, and the elevator made a sound like it was sighing every time the doors closed. But the rent was good, and after months of couch surfing and temporary rooms, it finally felt like mine. I moved in on a quiet Sunday morning. My new neighbor from the apartment next door didn't come out to say hello. The leasing agent said his name was Mr. Keene. Kept to himself, she said. Bit odd, but harmless. That first night, I didn't sleep much. Around midnight, I heard muffled noises through the wall, like someone talking. Slow, low, deliberate. I pressed my ear against the wall and thought I heard my own name. I told myself I was imagining it. That city noise echoes weirdly through old buildings. But then, at 2:17 a.m., I heard it again. 3 distinct knocks on the shared wall between our bedrooms. It wasn't random, it was spaced, intentional. The next morning, I saw a note slipped under my door. No envelope, just a piece of lined paper folded in half. It read, "Please stop moving furniture so late." But I hadn't moved a thing. The next few days passed quietly, except for the knocks. They always came between 2 and 3 a.m., followed by whispers I couldn't make out. I started leaving my TV on at night just to drown out the noise. One evening, curiosity got the better of me. I went next door and knocked on his door. No answer, but I could hear something inside. Not footsteps, humming. It was a familiar tune, like a lullaby I used to hear as a kid. When I leaned closer, I realized he was humming in sync with my TV. The exact same channel, the exact same ad. A week later, I came home to find a faint red mark on my wall, like something had bled through the paint. I touched it. Sticky. Fresh. I called maintenance. They came the next day and scraped the surface. Said it looked like old rust. That night, the knocks didn't come. Instead, I heard a scraping sound, like something being dragged across the floor. It started next door, then stopped, then started again, on my side of the wall. I decided to record it. Set my phone against the wall and hit record before going to bed. When I listened the next morning, I nearly dropped my phone. The recording began with silence, then faint breathing, and then a voice whispering directly into the mic. "Why did you move here?" I ran to the leasing office that morning, demanded to know what was going on. The woman behind the counter frowned. "Apartment 4B, she asked. "Yes," I said. "The one next to Mr. Keene." She blinked. "Mr. Keene." She checked her files, typed something into her computer. "There's no one in 4A, she said. "It's been vacant for months." My stomach dropped. "That's not possible. Someone's there. I've heard them every night." She shook her head slowly. "The last tenant in that unit was a Mr. Keene, but he passed away about 8 months ago. We just haven't leased it yet." I left the office shaking, clutching the printout she gave me. A notice of vacancy dated months before I'd ever moved in. That night, I packed a bag. I wasn't staying another night in that apartment. As I was zipping my suitcase, I heard a knock. Not from the door, from the wall. Then a voice calm, clear, almost kind.
"Don't go yet. We just got here."
I froze. The air turned thick, heavy, like I was breathing through fabric. And then I heard my own voice whisper back from the other side of the wall. "I know." When the movers came the next morning, the manager met me out front. "You left your TV on last night," she said. "I didn't," I replied. "I unplugged everything." She frowned. "Strange, because when I checked, it was playing a recording of someone talking. Sounded like you. I didn't go back upstairs to look. I didn't want to know. But that night, at the motel, I turned on my phone to play some music, and my recording app opened on its own. A new file had appeared, time-stamped 3:12 a.m., the exact time I'd left my apartment. I pressed play. Static, then knocking, then a whisper familiar, but wrong.
"Welcome home."
If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. I hope this story lingered with you, just enough to make you think twice before turning off the lights. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until then, take care of yourself, and remember, some stories never really end.